Good morning, student. I am Joginder Kumar. This is 8th class. Here we will discuss chapter 23, Human Resource. Let we have to start our video. We find the different kinds of resources in a country such as mineral, water, energy resources, natural vegetation, wildlife. But the best use of these resources is only possible if human resources or human use of these resources on the basis of his or her skill and his hard working. Therefore, the population of a country turns into a human resource. It is due to the education or due to the plan of the education, healthy environment or health, and fulfill the necessity of each other. When human being use his or her intelligence in these things, this may be a material into a resource. So it become important to know the total number of the population distribution of a country. You can see the pictures. This is the population of India. Now, India's population density. Population density of India is in 2011 382 person per square kilometer. Although it was high in Bihar 1102 person per square kilometer and lowest in Arunachal Pradesh 17 person per square kilometer. India's density according to 2001 324 person per square kilometer. It is vary from 904 person per square kilometer in West Bengal and 13 person per square kilometer in Arunachal Pradesh. Now we will know what is density of population. Population density refers to the number of people living in a per square kilometer area. Total population of the world you can see here, and India's share also. So 1210.6 million, 17.5% of the world's population on March 2011. Means if we see 360 degrees pie diagram, we can see India's share is 17.5% in it. Means if we count 100% population of the world, India have 17.5%. Rest of the world have 82.5%. Means India have a high population. You can see in the map the density of the different states here. You can see in Jammu and Kashmir it is 124, Himachal Pradesh 123, Uttarakhand 189, Uttar Pradesh 828, Bihar 1102, Jharkhand 414, Bengal 1029, Madhya Pradesh 236, Chhattisgarh 189, Maharashtra 365. So there are the different density of all the states in this map. Population growth and process of population change. The number, distribution, and composition of the population are constantly changing. Growth of population refers to the change in the number of inhabitants of a country or a territory during a specific period of time. Now we will see the process of population change or the growth, how it is changing. It is changing due to these components. First is the birth rate second is the death rates, and the third is migration. What is the birth rate? It is the number of living births per 1,000 person in a year. In India, birth rate have always been higher than the death rates. That is why the population is increasing. Death rates, it is the number of deaths per 1,000 person in a year. In India, there is rapid decline in the death rates, which is main cause of growth of population. In 1980, high birth rates and declining death rates resulted in higher rates of population growth. But since 1981, birth rates have also started declining gradually, resulting in a gradual decline in the rate of population growth. Migration is another factor. We can see here migration have two types. First is e-migration, which is known as out migration. In this type of migration, people have a country and move towards the other countries. So, done is this example of a country in Sudan. Sudan is a such type of example that has experienced a low in the population density number due to the migration or e-migration. Immigration, it is known as in-migration. When people arise in a country from another country, it is called the situation of immigration. Countries like United States of America, Australia, Canada, etc. have gained a population due to the immigration. Means in America, Australia, Canada, people increased due to the coming population from the other countries. And it is seen the decrease in Sudan due to the e-migration from Sudan to the other countries. Means we can understand migration. It has two types. First is internal migration and second is external migration. External migration is known as the international migration. It becomes under the two countries or the other countries. Means when the people go to the another country from one country, it is known the international migration. When people move from one state to another state within a country, it is known as a internal migration. It may be from village or the rural area to the urban area. Clear? Next, distribution of population. On the basis of the density, the whole world can be divided into the three regions in the terms of the distribution of population. First is densely populated area. Fertile river valleys areas, well-developed transportation system, water availability, such area are densely populated. These areas may be Bangladesh, India, Indonesia, the river of Mekong in Vietnam not is, it is near to Myanmar, Mekong river and the Huanghe river of China and the Nile river of Egypt are the areas of densely populated population. China, Japan, Philippines concentrated a high population. Now moderate and the sparsely population area. First is moderate. Delta of the river valleys, central part of USA, tropical of West Africa, southern Russia, eastern Europe, the complete of the India means full India, and the central China are the moderate population areas. In India, most of the Deccan Plateau area is in the moderate population area. Sparsely populated area, hot and cold regions, Himalayan regions like the Sahara Desert, Kalahari Desert of Africa, polar regions are sparsely populated, means where the population is in low density. You can see the children of 18, children of 15 years age. These are the children which may be count in the adolescents, means from years 10 to 19 years children are known as adolescents. Now, factors affecting the distribution of population. Here are the geographical factors also, some social factors, cultural factors, and economic factors. First, the geographical factors. Topography. Topography means where the relief is found adequate or the flat land is found, there is a concentration of population. Climate, where the adequate climate is found, there is a concentration of population is high. Soil, fertile soil is a cause of growing of crops or the food crops. So where the fertile soil is found, there high density of population is found. The river valleys are such areas, or the plain areas or the flatland areas are such type of areas. Water supply, you know student that water is also life, means jal hi jeevan hai. So we can see the examples of the old civilizations, those developed on the bank of the rivers or where the water availability was available. So like the Indus civilizations or the Mohenjo-daro and also Harappa civilizations were developed on the bank of the rivers. Next, minerals. Where the minerals are found, there is also a concentration of population is found. Next is social and cultural factors. These may be vary from different countries to other countries, means socially that may be the housing facility there, health facility there, and education facility there. So where this is the education hub, the population is concentrated. Where are the health facilities are available, also population is concentrated. Economic development is found there. So population also is found there in a high density. For examples, Osaka in Japan, Manchester in England, Mumbai in India, also Ahmedabad in India. Okay. Next, age group and sex ratio and literacy. What is age group? The age composition is strongly influences the rate of the growth and has profound effect on the social and the economical conditions of the population. Age groups may be differ like first, children, second, adolescents, third, youngs one, fourth, age groups. Now sex ratio. The sex ratio is the most commonly expressed as the number of females per thousand of males. In India, sex ratio is low due to few social causes. It is only 943 per thousand males. Now we will discuss about literacy. Literacy has been defined as the ability to read and write with understanding. It reflects the social and economical and also cultural setup of a nation. Also, ethnic group or a community included in it. Now, we will discuss the problem of developing countries. Developing countries face the following problems. First, rapid growth of population. In the developing countries, it is seen the rapid growth in the population. Next, unemployment situation is also remain. due to the less development of the secondary and the tertiary sector. Third, poor standard of living due to the malnutrition, due to the lack of financial resources also. Next, fourth is mismanagement of the agricultural resources. Fifth is slow growth of the industrial sector. Because of if the industrial sector grow, so it will give the most of employment to the population or the citizens. Now we will discuss the problems of developed countries. Long span of life due to high life expectancy, which increase the older people in the population, means the new ones take birth, but the old remain in the life on the earth. Small workforce due to the improved as standard of education, children remain longer at the school and join the workforce later. Next is the agriculture sector so far adversely because of non-availability of workforce in the villages, as most of the people who move to the cities for better opportunities. And last is expansion of the slums in the urban areas. It is becoming or increasing regularly. Thank you. Have a nice day, student.